Have you ever wondered why one Japanese car is sitting in a junkyard at 150,000 miles, while another quietly rolls past 500,000 miles, or even 1 million? Most people assume it's because some cars were built better than others, but that's rarely the real reason. In fact, the engine is almost never what kills a reliable Japanese car. What usually ends its life is neglected maintenance, bad advice, and small problems that owners ignore until they become expensive disasters. Today, we're going through the 10 maintenance habits that separate ordinary owners from the people who drive their Toyota, Honda, Mazda, Subaru, or Nissan for decades. Some of these tips go directly against what dealerships and owners' manuals tell you, but they're backed by real-world high-mileage success stories. Stick around until the end, because the final habit is the one that matters more than every other tip combined. Let's start with one of the biggest mistakes almost every owner makes: trusting the factory oil change interval. Most modern Toyota and Honda owners' manuals recommend changing the engine oil somewhere between 7,500 and 10,000 miles under normal driving conditions. Those recommendations aren't necessarily wrong, but they are designed with lower ownership costs and warranty coverage in mind, not with helping your engine survive for 500,000 miles. Oil gradually breaks down from heat, fuel contamination, and microscopic metal particles circulating through the engine. Even the best synthetic oil eventually loses its protective ability. Look at some of the world's highest mileage Japanese vehicles. The famous Honda Accord that surpassed 1 million miles received oil changes roughly every 5,000 miles throughout its life. A Louisiana man who drove his 2007 Toyota Tundra beyond 1 million miles while hauling heavy equipment also stayed consistent with regular oil changes using full synthetic oil. Neither owner stretched maintenance intervals, trying to save a few dollars. Spending a little more on regular oil changes is far cheaper than replacing an engine. If your goal is 500,000 miles, changing your oil every 5,000 miles with a quality filter is one of the smartest investments you can make. Now let's move to another maintenance item surrounded by confusion: transmission fluid. You've probably heard dealerships advertise lifetime transmission fluid. It sounds impressive, but lifetime doesn't necessarily mean the lifetime of your car. It often means the expected warranty period. Transmission fluid experiences tremendous heat and constant friction. Over time, it loses its lubricating properties, and worn clutch material begins contaminating the fluid. Experienced mechanics who specialize in Toyota and Honda vehicles consistently recommend replacing transmission fluid every 30,000 to 50,000 miles using a simple drain and fill service. Avoid aggressive power flushes on high-mileage transmissions because they can disturb debris that is settled inside the transmission. If you own a Nissan with a CVT built between 2007 and 2016, this maintenance becomes even more important. Many of those transmissions developed premature failures costing between $3,000 and $4,000. Fresh, manufacturer-approved transmission fluid is one of the best ways to maximize their lifespan. Next comes something many owners completely forget: your cooling system. Coolant doesn't last forever. As it ages, its corrosion inhibitors break down, allowing acidic compounds to attack aluminum engine components from the inside. Radiators, water pumps, heater cores, and engine passages slowly begin corroding long before any warning light appears. A coolant flush approximately every 50,000 miles keeps the cooling system clean and properly protected. Better yet, replace the thermostat whenever you perform a coolant service. On many Japanese cars, a thermostat costs only around $20 to $30 and can prevent one of the most expensive engine repairs imaginable. A thermostat that sticks closed can cause severe overheating, leading to blown head gaskets costing anywhere from $1,500 to $4,000, depending on the vehicle. Spending a few dollars today can save thousands later. Speaking of catastrophic failures, here's something every Japanese car owner absolutely needs to know. Does your engine use a timing belt or a timing chain? Knowing whether your engine uses a timing belt or a timing chain can save you thousands of dollars. Timing chains usually last the life of the engine with proper maintenance, but timing belts must be replaced on schedule. If a timing belt snaps on an interference engine, the pistons and valves collide, often destroying the engine instantly. Many Honda V6 models, including the Accord, Odyssey, Pilot, and Ridgeline, use timing belts through 2017, while most modern Mazda engines use timing chains. Before buying or maintaining a Japanese car, find out which system your engine has. Replacing a timing belt on time is far cheaper than replacing an entire engine. While you're protecting your engine, don't overlook your brakes. Brake fluid absorbs moisture over time, reducing braking performance and causing internal corrosion. Flushing it every 3 years helps protect your brake system and keeps braking power strong when you need it most. Another simple habit that can save you hundreds of dollars is keeping your fuel tank above 1/4 full. Dirt and sediment naturally collect at the bottom of the tank, and running low increases the chance of those contaminants reaching the fuel pump and injectors. Gasoline also helps cool the fuel pump, so repeatedly driving near empty speeds up wear. The famous million-mile Honda Accord kept its original fuel pump running for more than 740,000 miles, and its owner credited one simple habit: never letting the tank get too low. Fuel pump replacements are expensive, but this habit costs nothing. If you're enjoying these tips, don't forget to subscribe, because there's one more daily driving habit that could dramatically extend your engine's life. The first 5 minutes after a cold start matter more than most people realize. Cold oil takes time to circulate, and during startup, the engine also injects extra fuel, which can wash away some of the protective oil film on the cylinder walls. That's why cold starts account for a large portion of engine wear. The fix is simple. Let the engine idle for 30 to 60 seconds, then drive gently for the next 5 minutes, keeping the RPM low until the engine reaches normal temperature. Don't let it sit idling for 10 minutes every morning. That's an outdated habit from the carburetor era that actually increases wear. Also remember that highway driving is much easier on your engine, transmission, brakes, and suspension than constant stop-and-go city traffic. If most of your driving is in the city, shorten your maintenance intervals by about 25%. And if you live where roads are salted in winter, don't ignore rust protection. Toyota spent billions addressing frame rust on certain Tacoma, Tundra, and Sequoia models, proving just how serious corrosion can become. An annual lanolin-based undercoating, regular underbody washes, and quick paint chip repairs can easily add years to your vehicle's life. Another mistake that shortens the life of Japanese cars is using the wrong fluids. Transmission fluid is especially important because every manufacturer designs its transmission to work with a specific formula. Honda transmissions perform best with Honda-approved fluid, Toyota automatics with Toyota fluid, and Nissan CVTs with Nissan-approved CVT fluid. Generic fluids may claim they're compatible, but they often don't provide the same long-term protection. For engine oil, any high-quality full synthetic that meets your owner's manual specifications is usually fine. Use a quality oil filter to trap harmful particles, and stick with factory-style paper air filters. Oiled aftermarket filters can contaminate the mass airflow sensor, leading to unnecessary repair costs. Finally, the habit that separates a 150,000-mile car from a 500,000-mile car is fixing problems immediately. Nearly every expensive repair starts as a small, inexpensive one. A minor coolant leak can become a blown head gasket. A failing oxygen sensor can destroy a catalytic converter. Strange noises and warning lights almost never fix themselves. One Florida owner kept her 1999 Toyota Camry running for over 500,000 miles by having every unusual sound or issue checked right away. That's the secret. Long-lasting Japanese cars aren't the result of luck, they're the result of consistency. Stay on top of maintenance, protect the car from rust, use the right fluids, and never delay small repairs. Follow those habits, and your car has a great chance of lasting for hundreds of thousands of miles. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications for more maintenance tips that can save you thousands of dollars. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next video.